Hi, it's Don Southerton and the weekly episode of Everything Korea. This week we look at my approach to market entry, cross-cultural and with business nuances. Let's go ahead and get started. Over the past 2 weeks, I'm happy to say the media on one of my projects, taking Southern California's The Habit Burger Grill to South Korea, has been exciting to be part of and to witness. The news coverage has been very supportive and positive. Now, market entry, whether it's supporting Western teams in leadership in entering Korea or assisting Korean companies with their overseas business, takes considerable insights, both cross-cultural and understanding the nuances in local business. It also means sharing their story and why the brand will do well in this new market. Now, my approach is similar, whether it's for a Western food brand like the Habit Burger or a Korean tech company, noting each sector has its nuances. For one, I recognize that not every brand will do well in a particular market. Sometimes it's a question of little demand for a new product or service. Other times it may just be strong local competition or a saturated market sector. That said, I see strong potential opportunity, and when I do, it's exciting to share a brand, product, or service, so full speed ahead. So, when I believe it's the right opportunity there, getting to the right potential partner is key. This takes knowing the local market, who's best positioned for mutual success, and getting the word out through local media, networking, and local connections. Some do's and don'ts. Frankly, my experience is that global companies looking at Korea recognize the considerable upfront investment required to enter a market. As a best practice, the most successful companies invest the time and resources in discovery and hire experts like me to assist in that local market. Now, as a benchmark, based on recent projects, this total entry market cost can easily be a minimum of $30,000 to $50,000 in fees and discovery-related costs. Now, for Korean brands entering the overseas market, there can be considerably more effort and costs. Apart from the above-mentioned fees and costs, Korean companies may have to localize and fine-tune their websites, product, company information, which often needs editing, and any content for meeting presentations with potential Western customers. This can include, but not be limited to, a detailed, localized, savvy go-to-market plan. Often a high-content, 20 to 30 pages with a competitive Western-style market analysis. I find these as Western expectations for the Korean companies, not just options. As I've noted, even with adequate funding and preparation, getting in front of the right people is probably the greatest challenge in any market entry. This is the same for Korean market entry or Korean overseas market entry. 4. Highly recognized U.S. or global brands looking at Korea, there's less a barrier in setting up meetings because of a strong desire for a top brand. For Korean brands entering the overseas market, there may be considerably more effort, especially if this is their first international venture. In fact, I often rely on my own credentials to begin the dialogue with potential partners versus the Korean brand itself. And this is because they're typically less known outside Korea and East Asia. All said, I'm a strong advocate of Korean global business and see great opportunity and passionate about seeing Korean brands succeed overseas. I too feel that new and exciting Western brands will find South Korea, with its savvy customers, open-minded culture, and interest in global brands, an ideal workplace and marketplace. As always, I appreciate your comments and thoughts as well as your inquiries. So until next time, this is Don Southerton wishing you all the best.